Okay, are Mohawk LVPs as good as COREtec LVPs? Mohawk versus COREtec? It's really hard to group it just by manufacturer. Is Ford better than Chevrolet? Well, okay, that's a bad analogy. Ford is better than Chevrolet. But can we validate that? Probably not. It's just an opinion. It's sort of the same way. Mohawk makes some great products. Mohawk makes some products I wouldn't have in my house. COREtec makes some products I wouldn't have in my house. Frankly, I don't like WPC floors. I know the manufacturers love them. I don't like a floor that dents that easily. I think the allure of an LVP is the longevity and how tough it is. And WPC floors don't exemplify that. So COREtec, all has cork back. Mohawk doesn't. What we found with the deal that COREtec made with us, and it's an exclusive deal, but I don't think the Mohawk LVPs are where we are price-wise. But are they as good? 6 one, half a dozen the other. Can you use a Swiffer to clean hardwood floors? You can, as long as you're using a no-rinse cleaner in the Swiffer. Make sure when you buy the Swiffer that it's kind of has the no-rinse cleaner. Can't stress that enough. Never use a cleaner on your floor that requires rinsing, because you can't get all the residue off of it. It builds up over time and takes away from the look of your floor. All right, Jason, now this is a good question. What's the worst LVP flooring you've ever seen sold or seen in person?
I don't know.
Don't bring up that Mohawk purchase, okay?
Yeah. The worst LVP I've ever seen sold? My competition.
That's right. You better compete to us. No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
3 or 4 years ago, I was at a show and I was buying some material, and the guys at Shaw talked me into taking this product called Versailles.
That was a bad one.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
Versailles came 4 different sizes in the box, and it was engineered to be grouted. So when you put it down, you grouted it, and it had this cute little pattern. But the reason they were discontinuing it is because nobody wanted to grout it. So I bought this stuff. Well, how do you sell it if you don't grout it? So we had to come up with a pattern that would install without grout. And it was pretty tough. And I think we've just now sold the last of it at 10 cents a square foot. That was probably the worst LVP floor I've ever seen.
I think we still have some of it.
I think we just, how about, oh, look, here's a good question. What's the most scratch-resistant flooring? Most scratch-resistant flooring. I'll tell you what, was that one? That's one of mine.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you what the most scratch-resistant flooring is. Shaw makes our Nobility Series 7 with, they call it Scuff Resist Platinum. The name really isn't that important. What is important is it has aluminum oxide in it. There are different finishes available. There's some ceramic bead out there. There's different polyurethanes. In my opinion, since I'm the one reading the question out loud, I think aluminum oxide on our 7 Series is the toughest, hardest wearing, most scratch resistant finish money can buy. You got any thoughts? I love it.
I know. Yeah. And it is the hardest finish out there, and I know that's your favorite. Always has been.
And we can buy this, our Nobility, with aluminum oxide, with the registered emboss, the wide planks, the easy drop-in-place installation for $2.99.
And it's according to what company you're talking about on who they think's the toughest thing.
Right.
But aluminum oxide.
There are other companies that use aluminum oxide. And as a general rule, everybody's most expensive product has aluminum oxide. Yeah. But all companies don't use it. Only about half of them do.